Hello, viewers. Welcome back. We have Shelly here. She doesn't come on camera very often. My tortoise shell, little Shelly. She's almost 16. Turned 16 this month, actually. I just wanted to talk for a few minutes a little bit about our readers community. I know Victoria Skirbo recently was attacked for her reading that she did on Tulsi Gabbard. And I just wanted to say a few things. First of all, no reader is ever 100% accurate. I'm not 100% accurate. No reader is ever 100% accurate. You're dealing with a lot of free will and other things going on in people's lives and other people that affect them. So things change, things evolve, things move. The other thing is, I know from my own personal experience, I had my first psychic reading when I was 19 years old because I can't read on myself. And with a psychic who I would have a reading with every 2 years. He was booked up 2 years in advance. So every time I'd go to see him, I'd make an appointment for 2 years out. And he would pick up on things with me years in advance. There was one point that he made with me about a special friend that I would meet named Richard. And let's see, it would have been 1980 when I was 19 years old when I had my first reading with him. He mentioned Richard. He mentioned him every 2 years for 10 years for 5 different readings. I didn't meet Richard until 2003. So a lot of times, we pick up things that are in the ethers. Some things he picked up on were, going to be, closer in to at the time of the reading, but some things he picked up on were pretty far out. So, saying someone's not accurate or whatever, it just depends on what you're picking up in the ether. So go into readings with an open mind. If different readers are picking up different things, that's okay. I had some rude comments on a video where I did a reading with another reader on YouTube, and because they expressed a different opinion than me, I had people commenting, oh, they were dissing you. And it's like, no, they're just picking up on different things. It's okay. I don't need anybody to fight my fights for me, and I don't need anybody starting fights where there is no fight. I respect other readers, and if they pick up something different, that's okay. So just go into watching the readers with a little grain of salt, being calm, watch the different readers. We do pick up on different things. A lot of times we pick up on similar things, but sometimes we pick up on different things. So that's okay. Me, for myself, when I do personal readings, I never tell someone how to live their life. I don't want to take on anyone else's karma. I work with my own karma that I move through, my own grace in the way that I move through my karma, whether from a past life or this lifetime, and move forward in as positive a light as I can. So I will never tell you how to live your life. When I do personal readings, I try to bring clarity to a situation, let you know about options. If I see something or hear something from my guides, I believe forewarned is forearmed. So if I pick up on something like, oh, watch out for this, that's just the way I read. So, it's kind of interesting. In the past week, I've done several readings on people who had other readers, not from YouTube, but other readers that they had gone to, that told them they were cursed. And I was like, oh my God, I don't believe in curses. I believe that when you think you're cursed, you start putting that out in the universe. So of course, bad things start happening to you. It's like superstitions, right? If I walk under a ladder, I'm going to have bad luck. Well, only if you believe that, and that's what you put out in the universe. That's my belief. So I do believe, I had that happen to me one time. I was in New York and I went in to see a reader, and just walking around. I had just moved to New York, and she, at the end of the reading, she had been pretty accurate with me. At the end of the reading, she told me I had a curse on me, and for $80 more, she could remove the curse. I was like, yeah, curse right back on you. Sorry, it's like, how dare you put that on me? So, you have to be careful. There are some people out there who will do things for money and trying to make more off of you and stuff. So there's deception out there, and there's whatever they can scare you into sometimes. So don't let someone scare you into believing something. I try to stay grounded in a positive light energy, and it's like, when this psychic told me that I was cursed, I was like, yeah, no. Not what resonates with you. And I was like, that's your energy. I'm putting it right back on you. I'm reflecting it right back to you. And I just put a mirror in front of me and reflected it right back at her and walked out of there with a smile on my face. So use your discernment, and if somebody tells you something bad, just don't get a reading from them the next time. I've had many readings throughout the years because I can't read on myself. And I've had some readers that really resonate with me, and I go back to them again and again. Like the one when I was 19, I went to him for about 10 years. Then I moved away from the area, so he has since passed on the other side. He actually helps me from the other side some now with my mediumship. Just follow what resonates with you, and if something doesn't resonate with you, just don't go back to that reader. If someone resonates with you, then get another reading from them from time to time. Do what feels right to you. So, that being said, Victoria Skirbo, I hope you keep doing you. I love your numerology and Kabbalah Tree of Life readings and your astrology. I love your tarot readings. I just hope you keep doing you. As Tarot's apprentice, Johnny always says, you do you, boo. And we'll do us. So, I hope you guys are nice and respectful in the comments and just support the other readers, because it does take a lot of courage to get on YouTube and do these videos for you guys. That being said, I've lectured now for about 7 minutes, so let's do a reading. DOJ, going into investigation of the 2016 Russia investigation where it started. Bill Barr, going to Italy and Australia of all places to see where it started. Let's just see how his investigation's going to go. These are my intuitive interpretations, my intuitive perspectives. So let's just see. I have to say, I have been blessed. And by the way, thank you all. I went over 8,000 subscribers this weekend. It was quite exciting. Thank you all for your well wishes. Thank you all for your donations, those who have been making donations too. It's been quite exciting. It's been quite an adventure on YouTube. I've been on YouTube now for about a year, and just really fun. And the personal readings that I do, I just feel so blessed that I meet some really lovely people when I do these readings for you guys. And I am behind on my emails again. Yes, I know. When I got sick for 2 weeks, that threw me behind again because I wasn't doing my emails. So bear with me. I know I'm really bad at not replying very quickly. But let's look at the DOJ's investigation into the Russia investigation. Let's see how that's going to go. Well, there's steady money with this. Interesting. Steady money. And that's the emissary for the king. So Barr doing it for King Trump. And let me angle down. sometimes the cards, for me, they just seem so clear. So here's Barr, the inside man, doing the work for the emissary for the king. His challenge is to defend. That's his challenge. I have to defend. And he's doing this with dishonor, so there's no honor in how he's doing it. And he's gaslighting here in the past. Crowning the reading, here's Putin. So Putin may be giving them direction on how to do this. Over here in the near future, though, we've got Nancy Pelosi. There's treachery going on with Emperor Trump and Mother Russia. So it's all coming because, the oligarchs and tied to the devil and everything, it's all coming out through the investigations that are going on in the House. So they're just trying to get support in the government. That's what they're trying to do by this investigation. So support with the Republicans, support of the people, support of the base. It's all just gaslighting. Wasn't getting a clear answer on how it's going to go. Looks like Nancy coming out in the future is going to reveal some of what's going to happen, but let's just ask again. What's going to happen with this investigation on the Russia investigation? I just heard, can't trust it. Can't trust it because they're going to make stuff up. I don't think you needed a psychic to tell you that, right? We all kind of know, this is just more gaslighting, more obstruction, more deflecting to something else because Trump's got his butt in a sling. Oh, they're going to get stuck. They're going to get stuck. They're not going to go anywhere with this. Let's see. And by the way, thank you all for all your well wishes. I am feeling much better. I still have a little bit of a cough, but I talk for work for a living all day doing personal readings. So talking all day does, by the end of the day, my voice starts to go. It's evening here. It's about almost midnight here. My voice starts to go, and I do tend to cough more at night. So just my apologies if I cough too much in the videos. I'm still getting over it, but it's not in my chest. It's all in my throat. It's all crap coming out. So the investigation, sword of truth sitting on it. The challenge is all the money laundering. And their fortunes changed here in the past. Got Putin here at the base. Their fortunes changed with Trump and Putin and everything that's coming out. So here are investigators charging forward on this Russia investigation. And, Putin is at the root of this. So I do feel like he guided them, do this. You need to do this. So they're clinging here in the near future, but I feel like a lot of them are going to be separated from their powers, separated from their positions because the secrets are coming out. And it does feel like there will be some work across the aisle on this. As the gifts of money and who they're in bed with come out, and not through this Russia investigation, but through the House inquiries and things, there will be more Republicans flipping. That want to put an end to the family dynasty, the family money, and Emperor Trump. So, and one more thing I wanted to look at real quick. Trying to decide how to format the question, because the clearer you are on the question, the clearer you get on the answer, I think. I'm just going to pause for a second, think about my question. Hang on. Okay, so I was thinking about the Republicans that charged into the skiff, into the private chambers where they were doing the investigations for impeachment. Again, deflection and everything, and compromise the skiff, so the skiff will have to be cleaned again. I want to see, will the House punish any of those for coming in with their cell phones and everything else? They are private meetings to get to the bottom of all the information and all the testimonies. They're going to lock any of them up or get them on obstruction of justice or any other way that they can punish these guys, or are they just going to let them get away with it? And there were a lot of them, even some who were on the committees that already had seats in those meeting rooms. There was no need for this. Quid pro quo. Pay to play. Yeah, so these Republicans that did it, they had an agreement to do this. There was a commitment to do this. The challenge was to get them to leave the skiff, right? To get them to leave. Here at the root of it, the spy card, so to speak, the inside men, trying to disrupt things and trying to bring things to an end because Trump's been stabbed in the back. Basically, things are not going well. So their emotions are running high. And so they did something without honor. This is the dishonor card again, winning with dishonor. It was treacherous. They're going to be sent into retreat. They're going to be burdened. So that tells me, yeah, some sort of action will happen to them. They're going to get an offer they don't like. And it's also related to Trump the Fool. Yeah, some of them may get kicked off their committees, the investigative committees. Some of them may be out in the cold on the committees. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, I love it how Mueller's starting to show up in the cards again. Have you noticed he keeps showing up? So the strength of the Mueller report, is being laid out. And I feel like not just the Mueller report, but the strength of things he passed on back to the FBI or to other districts to investigate. We've got Liv and Igor that got arrested. And my feeling is that came from Mueller, that, he sent something about Giuliani and these guys on. And, there's strength still coming from Mueller and his investigation and things that he passed on. Now it's just waiting for all the connections to the overseas, to come out. So, illumination being put on Putin, showing all the plans Russia had for our country. And the devil meets the sword of truth. It's like all the same cards just keep coming out, don't they? So, yeah, I do think there will be something done to some of the people, and I feel like some of them may be kicked off some of the committees. That's my insight. We'll stop there. I might have to look into Giuliani versus Mueller in a separate video. Thanks for watching. Please do support the other readers as you've supported me. We do this for free for you guys, and We love our community. Just be respectful is all I'm saying. Be respectful. You can disagree and be respectful. If you disagree and you're nasty in my comments, I just delete you. You know, I don't even try to argue with you. It's whatever. Yeah, just take that negative energy out. If you disagree respectfully, I leave your comments and I'll give you a heart and let you know I read your comment. Even if I disagree with you, I'll give you a heart. So just try to be respectful. You know, it's a very emotional time. A lot of us, our energies are running high. We're very emotional. So just take it down a notch. Breathe. Breathe. Thanks for watching. Bye.